Hello you, welcome to Pinewood Hills, a special Halloween edition. This is a quick video I've put together because unfortunately I'm not able to live stream tonight. It is Tuesday, normally do a live stream here in Planet Coaster, but I'm out celebrating the Halloween festivities. Why are there so many people going to the park? What's that all about? Celebrating the Halloween festivities. I hope you've had a great Halloween as well, if it's something that you take part in. If not, I hope you've had a great Tuesday. If you have enjoyed Halloween, I hope you've done so in a safe and fun manner. So here then, the original plan, I'll be honest with you, was to do a big Halloween build, a big haunted house or something like that over in Geektopia. But I thought I'd take a moment to talk a little bit about Geektopia, because I have a lot of people ask in videos, is it dead? Oh, is it a dead series now? I hate that term, dead. It's just that there hasn't been a video for a few weeks. But I am taking a break from it, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's starting to really chug on my computer now. I haven't got the greatest gaming PC, and Geektopia got pretty full now, pretty in depth. There's a lot of stuff going on there. So it's starting to slow down a lot, and it's making it quite difficult to play. But also, I started that park near enough when the game came out. I never played much in alpha or beta, so when the game first came out and I started Geektopia, that was kind of my first go at the park. And I feel like I've come on a lot since I started that park. I've learned not only about the game, but also a lot more about theme parks in general, and also a little bit more about my abilities as well. So, I look at it now and I look at a lot of things I would do differently. There's no form of sort of utility at all. There's no sort of backstage areas really, apart from a couple of buildings I threw together. There's no sort of plan in it as far as actually how guests would flow through the areas and stuff like that, and also the scale is quite off in a lot of places as well, because I've kind of just built what I thought looked cool. Now there are some bits that I'm a big fan of in there, like I was a big fan of what I did with some of the entrances and queue lines in the western area. I'm also quite a big fan of the go-karts in the pirate area. I thought that turned out really well, but a lot of the other stuff I feel like it's really big and a little bit garish, and really I feel like I can do better, and I feel like me doing better is Pinewood Hills. So for at least for the time being, I hope you can understand that, and hope that you understand that I feel like I'm bringing you the best content I can make by doing this sort of smaller, more subdued and scaled down park. I'm having an absolute blast here. I hope that's coming across in my videos. Like I say, 99.9% of the people are loving Pinewood Hills. I just noticed a few comments coming up saying, where's the other series? And just let you know that for now at least, I'm going to be taking a break from it. Maybe I don't see myself going back to finishing it, but I definitely see myself taking a lot of pieces from it and perhaps starting again with this sort of newfound knowledge of the game bearing in mind. Anyway, you'll have seen there that I've just placed some Halloween decorations around. Wanted again to keep them very realistic, very simple. We went to Alton Towers the other day. There will be a vlog on the channel as soon as I get around to editing it. I went to Alton Towers the other day and saw some of the Scarefest stuff, and their Halloween decorations are basically pumpkins and straw bales. That's kind of what they do. Like, they have other things as well. They have some set pieces like the scarecrow we built there, like the spider we built. We're going to jump into a live action section in a moment to show all off to you. But for the most part, they kind of just throw pumpkins and hay bales everywhere, and you know what, they look great and they fill the space quite nicely, and that's exactly what I wanted to do here. I didn't want to go really over the top like some theme parks do with Halloween. This park obviously has a budget to bear in mind, so it's done a few nice little bits, a few sort of set pieces, but for the most part it's stuck hay bales and pumpkins everywhere. But this little bit, even though I'm doing it in the Halloween parks because I wanted to put a Halloween image on there, this is actually going to be in the main park from now on. This is our first park map area. So there's going to be a park map showing you where you are and what there is around, but then the other screen is going to be used for things like advertising upcoming events, or at the moment we put like a Happy Halloween poster on it, or maybe times that day for the parade or the show, or something like that. Maybe we might in the future do like a little kiddies music show. For instance, Alton Towers the other day, they had a great like kiddies trick-or-treat party thing where there was a few people in sort of spooky costumes who came out and sang the Monster Mash and all that sort of stuff, and it was great. So maybe something like that you could put show on, at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock, or meet King Coaster at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock here, or however we end up going down the coaster route, down the sort of mascot route. Sorry, I know I spoke. If you've saw on the channel, we went to Blackpool again the other day, and we did a Blackpool vlog. And one of my things that I really took away from that park was the whole idea of the Nickelodeon area, the whole a large area for kids based on an IP. Obviously, Alton Towers has CBeebies Land and all that, and I thought that might be a quite nice way to go with this. Something I've not really seen people do in Planet Coaster yet, was to do a proper IP area within the game. So I was thinking a Gulpy's Land or something like that. The Gulpy is the obvious one to me. I know in the game he's just a drinks mascot, but I can definitely see him really being like a Barney type character that we can fill out. So there you go. There's the screens anyway. I'm going to cut live now to show you what I've done and sign off the video. Right then, we've headed into Pinewood Hills here, and it's dusk, which I thought was a good time for Halloween. So like I say, very much based this on a little bit of Alton Towers, a little bit of Blackpool, and also a little bit of Disney as well. For the most part, Alton Towers, they just stick pumpkins everywhere. They don't even carve them. They just have raw pumpkins just sort of plonked around. Obviously, we've added a few carved ones here because we can. Our first set piece is again a bit of a mismatch really. We've used a few of the spiders and the skeletons here. Bear in mind, these are all animatronics. None of them are moving. You know, this place just doesn't have the scale to have animatronics moving around, especially in this sort of space. So that, you know, this would be a big box of stuff that they pull out every Halloween and just basically throw around, which is what we've done here. We've got some nice little bits of detailing above the tickets, though. I think they're really quite nice. These wreaths. Again, they're quite Disney-esque. Those one of our big set pieces here. We've got this creepy little spider. I say little spider, it's quite a big one actually, hanging out up there on top of the ticket building. These gorgeous little pumpkin lights as well on the way in. Like I say, I kept it simple. It's purposefully kept simple. You know, that is definitely the style I want to go for. We've changed a few of the lights, so we've got some green trees here. These wreaths with pumpkins in, these are very reminiscent of Disney. They are pretty much ripped these from Disney. Obviously the Disney ones, the pumpkins are in the shape of Mickey Mouse, but yeah, pretty much the lights there with the wreath and the pumpkins are very Disney-esque. Here we've got again another set piece. We've placed and a couple of animatronics, but again they're not moving. We've changed Princess Amelie's lights to be green, so she gets a bit of a creepy glow about her as well. We've left the ride pretty much as is, as well as over here we left all this area as is as well. And along the back here now we've placed another major set piece there with our scarecrow and the hay bale, and then along here we've placed some just some simple set pieces using the gravestones there. I think this all turned out quite nicely. Last thing I want to show you then, like I said, this one is staying. Obviously the pumpkins won't, but this bit is staying. We've got a let's make it daytime so we can see what's going on. 10 AM is a pretty solid time, nice and bright at 10 AM. So we'll come in here, straight past all these pumpkins. And here we go. So this area here, like I said, at the moment, we've decorated it a little bit. Still got a bit of work to do here. Can't quite figure out what to do with this. Any ideas? Pop it down below. So there we go. This is eventually going to be a full park map. I've kind of thrown this together as a bit of a placeholder because obviously there isn't really that much in the park right now to actually place people towards. But, you know, it gives you an idea. You've got a "You Are Here" sign, and then down here these will be listed, you know, with circles saying what all the different areas of the park is and are. And then over here, this one, we'll rotate this depending on what we're working on. So we've got at the moment a Happy Halloween from Pinewood Hills there, and it turned out quite nice. So like I said, that'll be show times or you know, annual pass tickets available, bit of advertising, something like that. Other than that, the only thing I've done here is started placing the actual ice cream van where it's going to go, and also you'll see there's a little path there. Oh, that might be because I'm recording these videos in the wrong order and I've had to delete something here. You might find out later in the week. Ho 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 ho. But yeah, we've done this bit of path in here. Got a little tidying up to do here, but basically we're going to leave our ice cream van here. We're going to place a few picnic benches around it when they become available in 1.4. And there we go. Right, there we go. There's Halloween in Pinewood. It's nice and simple, nice and relatively low theming. Oh yeah, I've done a bit of work over here as well. Look, we've used these were Rudy's golf carts. I've edited them slightly, just reduced the park count a little on them, and sort of added some seats around the back on them as well. But yeah, this is basically Rudy's design for a go-kart. So I've put a few of them over there. Again, a few of these might be placeholders. We're going to keep playing around with bits and bobs. I'm still getting through the suggestions on that video for stuff to do. I know one of them did say let's have some old signage that's kind of grown over a little bit, and some benches, which we've done here. But again, yeah, there's some great comments on the video on that one of things to do. Here we're having a bit of paint going on here. Back wall's having a bit of a paint, but obviously they've spilt some down there as well, oh dear. So yeah, we're still working on stuff, little bits at a time. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for kind of bearing with me while I really find my feet with Planet Coaster, and I really hope you appreciate it and understand where I'm coming from with it as well. So yeah, thanks for all the support. I'm going to try and sort of up my ante a little bit now in Pinewood, and actually, you know, now I've got into this build style, really get some stuff done and move forward with it. And I'm really looking forward to getting this sort of first phase done, and then also opening up to collaborate as well, and seeing if there's anyone who wants to jump in and help me out with it from the wider YouTube community. I need to maybe do something about these weird spots we've got to cover up bits there. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, thank you very much. Hope you've had a great Halloween and a safe Halloween, and I'll see you later in the week. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. And if you'd like to join in with the wider Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.